Quincy, that was an awesome set. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Sessions. First off, how do you get your band name? I thought it was kind of interesting.
So we sort of met. A lot of us met on a street called Quincy Street.
Okay.
In North Adams, and some of us go back a lot further. We've all been in different groups together, but that's like sort of where this iteration really came to pass. So yeah.
Okay. And how did you guys get started as a group? Was it like in different bands and then eventually you formed Quincy?
Essentially, we all play music in slightly different projects and some of the same projects. And we're like, we should really play music as one group. And so we did practice. It was rocking. And now we spend a lot of time doing it. And we probably should be doing other things.
Mm-hmm. And that's why we have an annoying amount of guitars as well.
Mm-hmm. I would say an annoying amount of guitars. I mean, I think it's really... I think you guys have a shtick and it really works. The shtick is, you have like a changing lineup of singers with different styles and basically 3 guitarists, so you can create kind of layers of guitar among the drums and bass and synth.
Yeah, we for sure try to use all the different songwriters and like the different backgrounds and different styles of each songwriter to our advantage. Like we like sort of being pegged as like a completely eclectic band with a lot of different styles.
Yeah, that's something I noticed. I mean, as far as songwriting, is it collaborative, or do you guys like write songs on your own and then bring it to the group and kind of tweak it together?
Yes.
Yeah.
All of the
latter.
All
of them.
All of the above. Okay.
Some of them are all collaborative. Got a couple of years now to work on it.
So who among you are like the principal songwriters?
Basically these 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
These 4 right here.
So the question for you 4 is like, what are kind of your influences in terms of the songwriting?
Go down the line.
I guess that's
In terms of what influences me to write songs, or what am I writing songs about?
Well, I guess both.
Okay.
Like whether it's a specific songwriter you really like and you're inspired by that person.
Well, I think I'm more like spur of the moment. Like it just comes to me, and you got to get it out when it's there. You know. Whenever I try to sit down and write a song, it doesn't come out the way I intended to. But whenever it just happens naturally, that's like the best way for me.
But would you say your main influence is Alicia Keys, or?
Primarily Alicia Keys.
A lot of Liberace too.
The guy who wore all the jewels and stuff is pretty cool.
That was Liberace. Right?
Andrew Dice Clay, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. No, I really like Little Feat. That's my favorite band of all time. Lil George. There you go.
I was in a metal band in high school.
Yeah.
And then jazz band in college. And folk band after that. So I guess those 3 things. And yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I got a big mix of influences too, from Coheed and Cambria to Grateful Dead, so it varies. Depends.
And like Dan, myself, Matt, and Tim on bass and drums, we were in a metal band all through high school, and we've had so many different kinds of bands, but it's all kind of been us I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is I've been trying to learn how to write songs in so many different styles for so long. Like I'm constantly like relearning how to do it. It's like I feel like I didn't write a real song till after we were done with the metal thing. So I don't even know how I do it.
Very well.
I'm just lucky every time, I guess.
And you guys were on the Valley Music Showcase. Can you tell me what your experience was like being on the showcase?
Well, it was cool. It was cool to be in a room with so many other talented local musicians. That was really awesome. And it definitely came as a surprise that we won that. You know, not to say that we're not good or we didn't deserve it, but just felt like there were so many talented musicians in the room that it was a shock, but a happy shock.
And astute viewers might see the sign behind you if we could just draw attention to
the man and white video games.
The good work they do.
I'm not an astute viewer.
Yeah. It's. I think it's really amazing, like how much local music they highlight up and down the valley and beyond. So
absolutely, some of our musical friends in the past have been involved too. Mama's Marmalade and Humble Digs, I think, was involved. So yeah, it's cool cool to be a part of.
And I understand a group of you, if not all of you, are part of Common Folk in North Adams?
Yes, we are, yeah. I think all of us are in some ways related or involved, some more than others.
Could you tell me, for those who don't know what Common Folk is, can you kind of explain?
Yeah, so Common Folk is an artist collective in North Adams. And in a nutshell, it kind of just hopes to promote emerging artistry. So there's musicians as part of the group, there's physical artists, there's poets, kind of any different sort of art is welcome. And it really is just kind of a platform to highlight those local artists.
The best way to find out more about Common Folk is to go to North Adams and visit our shop at 73 Main Street. We have like a retail space there that has a whole bunch of like vintage clothes and clothing that people have made from the area, as well as art from all of the artists. We put on shows there very frequently.
The screen printing room?
Yeah, screen printing. Like we have a lot
workshops,
going on there.
artist
Soap.
workshops.
We sell soap.
So
We sell
little
soap, yeah.
smells. We got some smells.
We
in
got
there now.
smell art in
We're
there
selling
now.
smart.
It's crazy.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
Oh,
Senses.
smart. That's smart.
And lastly, do you have any projects in the works or shows that you'd like to kind of plug in this time coming up?
One project, the four of us have actually known each other for almost 25 years now, the Sheeblers and myself and Dylan. So I think in a couple of years we can legally adopt these two because of our courtship. I don't know exactly how the law works.
We're really
here,
hoping.
but that's one project that I got on the back burner.
Right.
I think we'd be ready to be dads at the same time.
Yeah,
So that's-
it's very lucky.
Yeah.
So that's
It's a goal of ours. Yeah, someday, guys.
But we also, you can find us at Key West in North Adams, not in Florida, unfortunately. Key West in North Adams on August 9th at 9 p.m. We're playing with some of our very best friends. That's going to be really fun. And yeah, check out Common Folk on Facebook. There's a whole lot of shows that are always coming up from them. A lot more than we have going on. So.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Chris.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
All right, fellas.